Very pleased to welcome Mr. Heiko Seitz, Head of Green Mobility at BWC Globally. We are at the Mobility Live Middle East in Dubai. The UAE leadership is committed to becoming really a leader in EVs. Today we have 200,000 electric vehicles on the UAE roads. We are on track to hit 500,000 by 2030, which is a bit more than 10% of overall. You are committed at BWC to pushing that, not only in the UAE, but also in other parts. OEMs, the regional offices of OEMs and dealers, how can we entice them to do more in this space?
Look, I mean, let me comment on that first of all. I'm here to educate the decision makers about the current state and the expected future state of electric mobility from a commercial sense, from a technical sense, so they can take the right decision if they want to electrify or not. I do not want to push a product because that would be a manipulation. So one of the things that I'm very proud to do is that we bring neutral, objective advice. Now, what I am doing, and I've done that earlier today on stage as I talked about the challenging business case of heavy trucks when it comes to electrification, much more challenging than passenger cars. I'm educating and I'm sharing my views on how governments can drive the uptake of electrification, because if we want to decarbonize mobility, and 24% of global CO2 emissions come from mobility, we need to think about how we electrify it and then sell, very importantly, how we can also change the energy mix behind it, so we don't only electrify, but generally decarbonize.
For the commercial EVs, one major challenge we are facing here in this very special region with all the climate is certification.
Yes.
How can we overcome this major hurdle?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're addressing the challenge of homologation, which is both for the OEMs but the region's capital intense. Homologation for maybe our listeners is the process of certifying a vehicle that it's safe to operate in that region. And every GCC country have their own homologation center and approach. I think there is a great opportunity for a synergy to join up with Qatar, with UAE, with Saudi, with other GCC nations that all have ambitious and great EV agendas to generate economies of scale, and not just only for the homologation, but many other things drive the creation of central institutions and central processes to be faster and cheaper for everyone.
Yeah. Manufacturing, we are seeing more and more entities coming from different parts of the world, including national ones, to manufacture EVs in the region. How can we expedite the process?
Yeah. And look, building or assembling an EV, and I already used that term consciously, is actually quite easy, because in order to build an EV, it is much more modular and needs much less parts compared with an internal combustion engine car. Only 1% of the moving parts. So there is a great opportunity to import these elements mostly from China, which is the heart of global EV production and manufacturing, ship them here.
Or Vietnam.
Vietnam as well, increasingly, with brands like VinFast, etc., which also are on sale here with in UAE, I think with Altair Motors. So bringing them here to the region, assembling there, and therefore also have an opportunity possibly for reduced import duties, creating and driving further a reduced total cost of ownership for commercial vehicles.
Heiko, thank you very much for being with us today.